Hello YouTubers and followers, subscribers. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I'm so glad you did. Today we are going to the doctors. I'm going to get my physical, a pap smear, and blood work. I want to check my thyroid. I want to check my vitamin D levels. I want to check my hormones, you know, progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, all of those things. So today I'm going to go to the doctors and I'm going to bring you guys with me. So hopefully I can set the camera up or my phone up somewhere where she's not able to see, because we're not actually able to. There's like signs in this doctor's office. Sorry, my throat is not feeling that great, and so I keep having to clear my throat. I'm sorry. What was I saying? This particular doctor's office, you know, doesn't necessarily allow you to take pictures. It says, you know, they have posted signs saying please do not take pictures in this office. So I will try my best to try to get a little bit of footage of my visit with my doctor, as far as like the questions I'm going to ask and how I'm going to ask those questions in order to request, oh my gosh, like car after car, how I'm going to request what I want done. As far as like testing goes, requesting testing done. I'm so glad that my doctor's is down the street. Like it's literally 2 seconds away. Because it is snowing like crazy right now. It's a storm in South Dakota and we are getting some of it. So yeah, snow everywhere right now. So I'm so glad I'm literally like, I can see my doctor's office right now. That's how close it is. But yeah, I'm going to try to figure it out and hopefully I can get a little bit of footage to show you guys. If not, then I'll just have to recap after the appointment, but I will see you guys then. Bye.
Make sure that's normal. So, you had a pap in 2014. I think it was normal.
Yes.
I didn't open it, but Sarah had said it was normal. And then, I do what's called co-testing. So it is the same run-of-the-mill pap smear. You're not going to know anything's different, but they can run an additional test off of it. For women over 30, they recommend us to check your HPV status, which is human papillomavirus. We now vaccinate young kids for it, because we know it causes the majority of cervical cancer. So if your pap is normal, if the cell's normal and happy, not angry, and you're negative for HPV, then we don't need to do a pap for 5 years.
Oh. Awesome.
I know. Gone are the days where we have them every single year.
Oh my God.
Or we're supposed to have them every year.
Yeah.
You know, no one really was doing that. I'm going to just take a listen real quick.
Okay, so now we're off to the hospital to go get blood work. Well, at least I made it through that pap. I really do not enjoy getting a pap smear. So you'll come with me to the hospital. See you there. Let's go.
Alright. You're welcome.
All right, so I think that went relatively well. She ordered all the tests that I wanted her to order, so I didn't really have to make sure or request anything specific. It had been a little over 3 years since my last pap smear, and then it had been, I think, about 2 years since my last blood work was done. So she pretty much just ordered everything and kind of check everything. So I think it went well, but I'm about to get home. I'm pulling in right now. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. See you then. Hi, it is the next day. I was supposed to end the vlog yesterday with my doctor's appointment, but I totally forgot. Got all wrapped up in my boys and my husband, so I just totally forgot to end the vlog last night. So I figured I would jump on right now and end it so that I could have an ending, edit, and post this video. But I just wanted to quickly recap what happened in my appointment. I'm on my way to another appointment, so when I get there, I will give you guys a quick recap. So I'll see you then. Okay, so I do want to mention that this is my first doctor's appointment since my cryptic phantom pregnancy experience. So this is the first time that I've gone to the doctor since that experience in May of 2016. This is also the first time that I've had a physical from a doctor since that experience. And this is the first time I've had a pap smear done since a month before I conceived my second son. So let's just say 3.5 years ago is what I'm going to estimate. It could be a little less or a little more than that. But the reason I'm saying this, or I want to emphasize and say this, is because it took a lot of healing, research, investigation, and comprehension in order for me to trust going to the doctor again. Because after my cryptic phantom pregnancy experience, I decided to research heavily into modern medicine itself. And so, but in doing so, I found a lot of information that was contradictive, a lot of information that was untrue, a lot of information that was just pure hearsay, not based on any information or based on any factual information. And then I also came to realize, you know, like the pharmaceutical side of it is a whole nother ball of worms, a can of worms that you have to open and research for yourself in order for you to fully understand modern medicine and the pharmaceutical company and how they work together and how they work for each other and how they work to keep people sick. So yeah, so this was the first time that I decided to go back to the doctor. It's just a general checkup. I just want to get checked up on. I wanted a physical itself, and I believe the doctor did that sufficiently. What else? Oh, I wanted to mention too that my blood pressure was awesome. If you have been following me, and watched my videos in the past, you know that my blood pressure has not been the best. Not only when I was pregnant, but prior to pregnancy, which is crazy to think about. When I was younger, so like 5-6 years ago, when I was in nursing school, my blood pressure was consistently measured at like 136/90, which is very, very high for such a small person. I was only 105 pounds at the time. So when people would read this blood pressure on me, they'd be like, whoa, where's 138/90 coming from? I never really understood why my blood pressure was that high. And then in pregnancy, it became even more of a concern because I was growing a baby. You know, they were constantly measuring my blood pressure. Anyways, during pregnancy, my blood pressure was worse. At this last appointment yesterday, my blood pressure was 116/78, which is my best blood pressure ever. I've never, ever measured that low, which is crazy. And I completely attribute it to cutting out meat and dairy from my diet. I absolutely know for a fact that the reason why my blood pressure was so low was because I'm not eating as much meat and I'm not eating as much dairy. So, with that said, what else did I want to say? Oh, the doctor did also want to know and specifically asked me if I was still having pregnancy symptoms. since my last visit in May of 2016. So the doctor did go into my records, did go into my history, pull that information, realized that I had gone to the doctor in May of 2016 saying that I had pregnancy symptoms, and they wanted to follow up. They wanted to see if I was still having these symptoms. I said, no, I'm not. And they said, oh, really? How did you get rid of the symptoms? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, I cut out meat and dairy. No meat, no dairy. I completely, immediately after my cryptic phantom pregnancy experience, I was very, very strict with my diet. I cut out meat, dairy, processed foods, sugar. I had limited oil. I was very, 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 very strict. And so my symptoms disappeared and subsided pretty quickly. I've told very many people, and I've said it on my videos, it took approximately exactly 9 months for all of my symptoms to go away. My belly did start shrinking within 3 months. It happened quite quickly, the way my belly and stomach deflated and kind of shrunk down, but it didn't completely go away until a full 3 months after I had realized that my uterus was empty. So yeah, so they did want to follow up with that information, which they could have easily just ignored that, or could have very easily not have even looked in my chart and found that information. So, when women or people say in general that doctors are this or doctors are that, which could very well be the case. The doctor you are seeing could very well be an idiot. But all doctors are out there are not idiots. All doctors out there are not there to hurt you. Most doctors out there got into the business of being a doctor because they wanted to help. Now, like I said, not all doctors want to help. There are doctors out there who are doctors for completely different reasons, but the majority of them do want to help you. And I did very much feel that yesterday at my appointment. I saw 2 different doctors. One was in training and one was, a physician's assistant. But regardless, I could feel these people cared. They were honestly asking me questions. They were trying to get to the bottom of my symptoms. They were trying to, ask me real questions. They were concerned about my mental health. They were concerned about, any pain that I was having, any adverse symptoms that I was having, and trying to get down to the bottom of them. So you can have bad experiences with doctors and you can have good experiences with doctors. And yesterday, my experience after almost 2 years of not seeing a doctor, it was great. It was a really good experience. So that's my recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys could see me because I know the lighting is a little weird. I drove around trying to find the best lighting, and so I hope you guys can see me. I hope this video made sense, or at least the recap. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, or you can email me. My email address is in the description box of this video. If you want to share your experience at the doctor with me, I would love to hear your experience with your doctor. Please, please, please share your experiences with me. Share anything you've learned. I love to learn new things. So again, thank you guys for watching. Be well, be happy, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.